So did you specifically design your banner to look like the Crimson and Cerulean medallions?
Are you watching this? I have to explain what.
Um, I saw you do a shush thing.
Okay. No, those were not intentional. That border is actually an Easter. I'm waiting for somebody to pop in my chat and go, "Is that border from this particular thing?" And I'm gonna go, "Yes," and then I'm gonna have that moment.
Tales of Mana.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you do technically have a link to their thing. Also, I'm surprised you keep that weird shoulder-to-shoulder thing on the Malkith armor.
Oh, the cape.
E.
I don't know. I like it.
Hmm.
Like I got a little flag when or like a little kite when I run. Whee! Curled finger.
Well, think about it this way. There is a ball-bearing hunter around here, and there's Bernal. Even though Bernal's actually pretty easy to dodge, given he uses his Sly-hander. Oh, that build.
Hello.
Hi.
Like all
Ready?
your buffing is done, so whoopily doobily, here I come for that poopity! Oh, double kill! You did not want any of my shenanigans with them run attacks.
Nope. However, keep in mind that once people learn what you're doing, they're going to do that.
Oh, I'm aware. That's why I also did like the jumps and like the rolling and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I was surprised he did try attacking whenever I did the whole roll in thing.
I'm still not very comfortable. I don't play enough to get comfortable, I guess.
Hmm.
If I wanted to get like really comfortable, I'd probably need to just like buckle down and play this for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
And just
I
do
was that
nothing but
surprised
PvP.
bow.
Oh, that was actually very interesting. I was kind of sad to see you give up on it so fast.
The reason being is that it takes a lot of stamina, more than you would think.
Is there no way to reduce it? Seems like
There is, but there isn't. The main thing to it is that the bow was more of a come poke me kind of thing.
oh, my game just crashed.
Oh.
Whoops. Right, Law Dog? It's just like and nothing.
Wow, it actually summoned me, and then it's like, nope, geck.
There's nobody here.
Yee.
Elden. Elden Ring. Eh.
Danger Law Dog. Said game crash fail.
Oh, that's my mouth. Ooh,
What?
I figured it out.
Yay?
That it? Oh, there's a little blip. Oh, is okay.
I'm down to the poppies.
Aha, okay. There was like a small pixel from the banner that was appearing in the bottom left corner that I was noticing. It's probably enough.
Hmm.
My OCD completely took.
Let's do that. I will admit though, if you can switch up between the L1s and the R1s on dual rapiers, it's kind of nasty.
It is. I loved it. Absolutely amazing.
Because it's like, oh man, the LB, the LB. It's like, nah, man, that Irby. And for those having an aneurysm that just swap between different controllers, I'm sorry, I use an Xbox controller.
Crazy.
Also, I'm sad. I finished up Maggie. Or Maggie. However you want to call it.
The manga or the other one?
The anime. For now. But I will say, those resistances I have really helped, because I didn't die in like 2 hits.
Yeah.
Hi.
This time I'm gonna go a little crazy.
Oh.
Ready when you are?
Yep.
You just teabag me?
No. Okay, that one's out. Damn.
Good trade.
Well, part of it was I didn't realize I was gonna heavy roll trying to use the Nagakiba.
Yeah, then you were crouched, and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Is he teabagging?"
No, that was me trying to go, oh crap, right, try and swap to the different weapon.
Uh, basically, I'm taking a small sip every duel, and then I'm taking a drink if I die.
Hmm.
Figure that'll help me relax faster.
Figure I got one more on Rosalind I'm wanting to do.
Okay. Oh, cool. I don't have to.
Mm-hmm. Is this at least giving you rune arcs or finger remedies?
I got a rune art for that last one, and I think it's giving me
Okay.
finger remedy. I don't think I get rune art. You get rune art. I don't get.
Yeah, rune arcs, they do me so good. I just get so used to not having, to not running with great runes.
They can be really fun. I'm not running mine at the moment.
Yeah.
Mostly because pointless. I'm about to do invasions. Not gonna have access to.
I think you might have some like Mogs. Might have to referral. Oh, no, there it is.
I like how I always don't look at it when I.
Also, the Rogier's rapier is the one that's in my right hand. That thing has some range, as you see.
Yeah. Okay. Hello. Nom.
Ah, that would explain why I wasn't doing as much damage. Ready?
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay.
Ah,
Woo! Do not let that hit.
so how'd you like the interrupts with Bestial Sling?
That's actually really good.
Jeff Stufferson
Wondering how I can.
said GG.
Incorporate it?
No, I'm wondering how I can counter, like, how much, I guess, interruption I'm taking. Like, how I can guarantee my swing.
I think that one is you need to have hyper armor.
Either that or more
I think
poise, I
that's-
think.
And more what?
Maybe more poise.
I don't know if more poise would help. I mean, 40 poise, maybe, but you'd have to wear some pretty heavy armor for that. The bull goats? You know where to get it?
And I need the bull goats. Hey, Jeff.
Gara Steady Bear. Said, oh goodness, you know what today is?
So, what? What's today? Well,
May the fourth
besides
be with
Workshop
you.
Wednesday.
Jeff Stefferson. Said Hump Day. Gara Steady Bear. Said National Star Wars Day. May the 4th.
It is May the 4th. Shoot. Okay, I think I know. Well,
Hmm.
I could have just loaded up Outer Rim and I could have done like Blade and Sorcery.
I mean, nothing says you can't after a duel or two, or invasions, whichever.
Oh, I know, but I've also
Gara Steady
in
Bear.
40 minutes.
Said so may the 4th be with you in tonight's stream. You got this.
Thank you. Is going to join us for Back for Blood at around 7.
Hmm.
That way we've got a full.
Copy. I could so be a dick.
What?
I'm going to be a dick. You'll see.
No. Be a dick.
Though, how about we have it where I summon you so we can test the damage thing? On
Yeah.
average, you know how much you were doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, so a Burger King error worked out in my favor. Ordered a double Whopper plain with cheese and bacon.
Hmm.
They made it with all the fixings with bacon. And then one of them caught it, it's like, oh, well, crud. And it's like, doesn't matter. And then they look at it, it's like, you know, we're just going to end up throwing it out anyways. Do you know somebody who wants? Like, I'll eat it later. So I got 2 double Whoppers for the price of 1.
Ah, damn. I wish I could eat double Whopper.
Seriously, you ought to try the Impossible Whopper thing.
If I had the money, I would.
Hmm.
Hold on to my.
Which
Probably-
Great Rune are you
Back
running?
when I could, hamburgers, I could probably eat a. Well, I used to get my favorite burger I miss is the Baconator. I could put 2 of those bad boys with like the 4-pack.
Which Great Rune are you running, by the way?
I am. That one.
Helpful.
Running the one that gives, I think, 15% HP, stam, and whatnot. I'm not.
Radons.
Yeah, but I'm not using it at the moment.
Okay, do you have Mogs?
Yeah.
Try running that. Like, pop a Rune Arc if you have some to spare, and then I'll summon you. Just to see if you can benefit from that.
What is it?
Grants a blessing of blood to phantoms.
What does that do mechanically?
It increases your bleed.
Oh.
I believe.
When I'm a phantom?
I believe so. You should be able to tell whether or not your rune is active whenever it is that you get summoned in.
Yeah, it should be glowing.
Is it glowing?
Hold on a second. Okay. Allows the user to grant the blessing of blood to summon spirits from spirit ashes or legendary spirit ashes with the native monster bosses from an invaded world.
So you buff everything else, essentially.
Yeah, so everything around, everything that you fight is, besides me, is way stronger.
Handy.
Every time is blessed by kill an enemy, of the Great Room will be healed by 10% at the maximum. Doesn't seem to be glowing, so I don't think it.
Ready to go when you are.
I was reading in there for.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
You could have killed me right there, and I wouldn't have even known.
This is a duel, not an invasion. Ready?
Yep. Oh!
Hannigan had some health too, so it does look like you do benefit from your weapons.
Hot mama.
Hey, 600. Alright. Also, you should have gained a good amount of runes, considering I'm carrying like 150,000.
20k. Everybody's active.
How do you mean?
So if you press left bumper, you will see where people are. Red is where there are invasions of your level, and blue is where there are cooperatives or blue phantoms being summoned of your level. So if I wanted to do blue phantoming, I can go to one of these bonfires, and I have a higher chance of being summoned.
Okay.
Or if I go to the red ring, I have a higher chance of being summoned for red people. But that could also be duels, not necessarily AoE PvP. But the closer it is to a bonfire, the more likely it is dueling versus PvP. So like if you look on my screen, you'll see that in Caelid there's these two sections that have red and blue. That are like farther away from the bonfires. These indicate that there's PvP in this circular AoE zone. Basically, people are getting invaded a lot here, and there's a lot of blue phantoms to back them up. Also, blue phantoms being summoned in Crystal Tunnel, and as well as white phantoms. The abandoned cave looks like it's getting help. Looks like a lot of people are fighting this boss, which I haven't killed yet.
Which?
Oh, the corrupted version of the captain that you fight here. Commander Nail.
Okay.
There's like a corrupted version of him down here.
Okay. I was gonna have you in my world again.
Oh, that's right. So used to getting. I just send a picture of this, my friend Maddie, because huge, not VR Maddie. This guy is also known Ornstein Deus Dragoon. He is a good friend of mine. I used to play video games with a lot. Like him. Nice and quiet, and then makes puns. That's all he does. Oh, my favorite thing that he does. Anything bad happens to you, it's like second nature. He can't even stop himself. And any game that allows him to be a dragoon, he's an absolute god. Like, crazy. He loves that class. Oh wow, you are just going all out from the start.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can just cancel it.
Yeah,
Ready when you are.
Alright, good to go. Whoa! No!
Okay.
I hit you twice!
So, here's a fun note that I just tested there. The purifies the Mogwin curse thing doesn't apply to normal bleed. Kind of why I tanked those hits, was it's like, oh, well, this'll work. Nope, it does not.
Oh my god. I am a Sith Lord.
Jeff Stufferson said you have a really good build there.
Yes, he does have a very good build. I don't have an effective counter to it.
I guess that means I need to go test it against other people.
While I work on getting my other person some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of it is that
because
I'm
if it
too
works,
much
that one's
generalist.
that one works in PvP. That's the...
But again, like the brain. Why do you know
Duels.
work?
Start with duel.
Don't forget to remove your password.
Yep.
It's the academy entrance is usually the one people are going for. Main academy gate.
Yep. That's... Oh, so much blood. Oh, here we go. Alright, if I die, I drink.
So the warm-ups help.
Heart rate's still growing.
Naturally. USG poke me harder. Oh, UGS poke me harder. What the fuck?
That fire's nasty. Oh, I'm dead. My heart rate started and I just couldn't think. Oh,
You good? You got this?
I know.
Put on some music.
That's so intense. Okay. Hello. Oh, he's not gonna wait. There he is.
I mean, if he doesn't, that's just disrespect.
Jeff Stefferson said chill beats to relax and fight your rival to.
There we go. Oh, you got me with that one. Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh. That was a solid sip.
It was a pretty good fight.
I'm stealing that, Jeff.
What?
Oh, his chill beats to relax and fight your rival too.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of why it's like when you're like your heart is like, so put on some music, make it chill.
Music only helps a little bit.
It distracts your mind enough if you just kind of zone out and enjoy the tunes. I mean, clearly you're good at PvP because you can fight me, and okay, yeah, I'm not the best, but I'm not the slacker.
No.
I mean, it's like, fuck, I put on the Song of Healing 10-hour version, went to Destiny
There you
Iron
go.
Banner, walked away at like 63 kills.
See that? That is the soft cap. That number right there, 90. That is the soft cap. That is the soft cap for damage. Now I have the soft cap without any buffs or bonuses. Means that my next 4
Jeff
levels
Stefferson
can go straight to
said so.
vigor
Is Cannibal Planet a
or
thing you made up, or
endurance.
is it something you are affiliated with?
I'd say vigor.
Yeah, I'm definitely
More
going
HP
vigor.
means more chances to hurt.
Cannibal Planet is something that I came up with. I was looking for something that fit with my constant jokes when it comes to video games, that I eat people, that I devour video games, and that I have a taste for human flesh. There's also a couple of funny stories around cannibalism that I have that I tell. It is a play on words. Supposed to sound very similar to Animal Planet, because animal and cannibal sound really similar when you say them really fast. And then also the joke about, you know, like the cannibal and that kind of stuff. And also, if you look at society and the way that it is today, it very much is a cannibal society here in America. And there's also a song from the 80s called Cannibal Planet that I recommend you looking up. It's actually really good. This was also full all the way to the top. And the alcohol started here before it got seltzer. I'm a little more relaxed. The oxygen also helps. Wow, I'm being something fast. Great.
Well, it pretty much is the dueling arena. I honestly kind of hope they add an Elden Ring dueling arena
Oh,
like they did in Dark
I told
Souls.
you what my theory is for those Colosseums that you can't get into, right?
Oh, that's them.
Yeah, those are the PvP rings like they had in Dark Souls 3. They just incorporated them into the map prematurely, so that way they didn't have to build them later like they did with PS3.
I do kind of hope that it's not like another halfway through the fucking DLC to get it. Like, as much as I enjoyed the Valor Heart, I really didn't like having to go halfway through Ashes of Andariel.
Oh, you a piece of shit. Okay.
Why?
Oh, he healed during the duel.
Oh. The other part was he didn't let you continue fully buffing.
Whoop. Still killed you, motherfucker! And I didn't heal! Sorry, I got really upset. I'm an invader, so I play by invader rules during invasions, but I take duels seriously as an invader. Like, I never put my sign down for dueling because I take it so goddamn seriously. Because the dueling community on this server is important. Like, take a break. This is how important community growth. Like, this is how important certain particular parts of PvP community are important for your video games. So let's take an MMO for instance. Let's look at Lord of the Rings Online, right? PvP in Lord of the Rings Online is completely outdated and is completely outmatched by any of the other MMOs currently out there. Here's why. It's because they are stuck in a system that was used 7 years ago to level up their characters. And Monster PvP is completely separate than everything that you do with the free people character. It's another character that you level, you gain levels in a different way, you rank in a different way, you gain your skills in a completely different way than you do in the free people, and it's more like a mini game than it is PvP. Take PvP in this game, which is a much more handled system for PvP, even though they don't do anything for it. Like, they've done nothing. Like, the PvP system for this versus Dark Souls 3, completely the same, except now you can do... jump attacks are easier. And they have completely unlimited builds, so that way you can have monstrous machine builds that just destroy for no reason. And, especially when you get to higher levels of tier. But the reason why they don't need to touch it, the reason why they don't feel the need to nerf builds or anything like that, is that FromSoft is paying extremely close attention to the dueling community within it. When the people who are having duels are no longer having fun, that's when changes come out. People who are dueling against, like, River of Blades and that kind of stuff, that aren't enjoying River of Blades, are finding ways around it by using the other tools in the game. But they don't need to nerf anything because all they need to do is just buff up the tools that work against it and just nerf the shit. Nerf it, organically. You were about to say something, Chaotic?
I was gonna say, you know, outside of minor tweaks and balance changes. Plus, the other part in case of Rivers of Blood is everybody's used it early on, which I kind of agree with. I think it was Chase or Lost who said it. People using this stuff super early helps because then they can fine-tune around it.
Yeah.
They may not need to change Rivers of Blood. They can just change how the spacing works.
Yep. Like, it's really good for builds to just be broken as shit early on, because it allows people to go, okay, so what works against this? Because people get bored real fast of being overpowered, and they want to go, okay, well, what can I do to be better than this?
Though, I will say in the case of the Carrion Retaliation being nerfed, I don't know how I feel about that, mainly just because, like, you need to punish casters. There has to be a way to do it where they can just endlessly spam, 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 and you can't do anything to get close, to close that gap, to punish their 99 mind. Everything needs a counter. I think.
Oh! Oh, he's got the same build! He's got the same build! He's just using different swords, same build. He's using one so that way he can use Faith instead of Arcane. Oh! Good fight. As soon as he pulled out those curved swords, I was so excited.
I noticed it as soon as I saw him
Jeff
waving,
Stefferson
and he was like, he's got dual
Said
semis.
that was bloody close.
Was it? How was my health? I wasn't even paying attention.
You were at 2/3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, yours does a lot more damage, but his could
Yeah.
do quite a bit.
Holy. Like, when I got that hit, when he tanked that hit for that lightning trade, fuck! I like this because it's very, like, specifically, okay, so now that I've done a couple of flights, let me explain the build. So, the build is not my own. I did find this from YouTube, and I think it's Rage Gaming, who actually is the video that I looked up. I don't know if it's his build or not, but I'm just admitting that I didn't come up with the build. I saw it, and it looked interesting, and I wanted to try it. So the whole point is using Scavenger's Occult curved swords, which are curved swords that have casual bleed on them. From there, we're going to put Occult on them, which stacks with Arcane, and max out our Arcane to 90. This puts us at the soft cap. We don't really need to go any higher than that.
Oh, I made a mistake.
From there, we just give the stats that we need, so that way at 150, we're able to wear the armor that we want, we got the health that we want, whatnot. And from here, we're stacking these types of talismans.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm just explaining something in my stream real quick. Just give me a second to finish this explanation. When it comes to, we're going to do physical damage negation. After that, we've got enhancing your final hits and chains attacks, which I'm wanting to change out potentially for the poise, just because, like, that final hit, like, I still can't, I want to test whether or not it actually gives any kind of a benefit. From there, we've got raising our attack power with excessive attacks, and when we bleed somebody, we get increased attack power. If I wanted to be even more nasty, I could probably run the white mask instead of the one that I'm running, which would increase my attack power further whenever I bleed somebody. I just didn't feel the need to, but with duels, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Now, the whole point of the build, as you see, actually, that fits fair. It stands out against the black. So from here, the whole point of the build is to rely mostly on 2 attacks. Running L1, which has 4 attacks, and then jump L1, which has 4 attacks. Now, these power stance attacks are nasty, especially since, if you remember, I have items that increase my damage when I do successive attacks. So that last attack and those last 2 hits deal way more damage than you would ever consider them actually doing. So the first 2 hits will deal about normal damage, and then the second ones deal double the damage of the first one. So you comply that with a bleed trigger, and it's usually, like, you saw what happened. Like, his health deleted. Now, if we push it even further by wearing the mask, see what happened. Although the problem is that by wearing the mask, I admit that I am using a bleed build. But to be fair, I'm also showing off my swords, and if people have weapon knowledge, then they know that it is also a bleed weapon.
Also, don't forget, a crouch L1 is the same thing as a running L1.
Have for him. Now listening to multiplayer. Oh, we are being summoned.
So how's it going?
Pretty good. Been doing
He's
PvP
enjoying
for Elden
slaughtering.
Ring. And then after that, we were going to play some Back 4 Blood. Did you want to join us, or are you at work?
I am at work.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would. Thank you, though. You know, it's kind of fun listening to you explain things like you're a teacher.
Ooh, those hit hard. Ooh, I hit hard too. Oh, yeah! Fuck yeah! I haven't touched Elden Ring in a week, too. Woo!
Someone's having fun.
Yeah, I am. Starting to relax, and I am enjoying myself. That is yes.
Good.
I liked that guy's build, though. Those fucking fists. That was fucking cool.
Yeah, not to mention also we had Poise from Hell.
Yeah, that... Oh my god, I want to try that build. That build looks so good. I'm not so sure about using all of the rock skills. I understand that a lot of people are using them to supplement because you can stop people that are, like, rushing in and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But I think that there might be other options. Nom.
Yeah, what?
Welcome.
That was close. I almost died because of the whole message disabling all button inputs.
Stab
but
myself. I'm so sorry, Christian. I'm so sorry. What have I done? That was a young boy who just wanted to play a game.
Jeff Stefferson. Said gone, reduced to atoms.
Apologizes profusely for murdering a man who asked to die.
He just wanted to play the game. He was just charging his spell. Oh, that poor boy.
So would you say you were inevitable on that one?
I am inevitable.
Or perfectly balanced as all things should be?
Would you like me to say? Okay, so I can do that. I can do that line in Carl Weezer. I can do that line in Mickey Mouse. I can do that line as Stitch. I can do that line as Johnny Bravo. I could just come up with a voice for it. I could do my impersonation of Thanos if you want. What voice do you want me to say those lines in?
I'll leave that one for chat.
All right, chat. What line do you want me to say, or what voice would you like to hear me say "inevitable" in? Carl Weezer. All right, we got 1 point for Carl Weezer. Welcome. Grab. Ow, that hurts. That's fine. Rude as fuck. I don't get why you're bowing. You were rude as fuck. But I probably shouldn't be using the crab.
Why?
I don't know if that would be
But
considered rude.
I'm usually rude.
I got 1 for Carl, 1 for Mickey. Do you want to vote?
Nope.
Oh, I was talking to Lucy. You had already said that you wanted to wait, give it a chat.
Carl.
No, it's Carl Weezer.
I know. My vote's for Carl.
Okay, so your vote's for Carl. So we got 2 votes Carl, 1 vote Mickey. Wait until the end of this duel, and then I will acquiesce.
Oh, you know the Scion and Stormveil?
Yes.
Dula, yeah, so he had the glowing golden eyes, meant 4 times souls. I had 8,000 souls from that.
Nice. Okay, so you don't want.
Gotcha.
All
That is
right,
good.
but like, don't summon people to duels if you don't actually want to fucking duel.
Why? What'd he do?
Oh, he attacked me before I was ready.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
dishonorable.
emote back. Rude motherfucker.
Fire Greatsword is doing very well. I feel like it shouldn't be. Also, to be fair, you do have... You should probably emote after you're done buffing. Buckler.
He's dead.
Walks over the golden parry. That's different.
Leave myself real quick. Alright, I'm gonna take a 3-minute break, and then we will be getting started on Back for Blood. Lucy, did you want to play?
I cannot. I am at work.
Oh. Amy, Chaotic, and Defy.
But I actually have to go clock back in, so thanks for letting me hang out for a few
Yeah.
minutes.
It was
Thanks for
fun.
listening in. Have fun at work. Don't kill anybody.